Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo
Normally.
Let's see.
Gonna go with a troll. Okay. At the least for GPK, did still have a few bottle charges to keep him in good shape.
That always kind of feels good too, you know, like, oh, as you say it though, GPK.
And he's got no points yet in the blink. He's going to go down. First blood for Lal. Very, very nicely done. I mean, as you say, from Roger coming across, making sure that not only that no water runes were going to fall into the hands of GPK, but that he was also able to contribute for that attempt at first blood.
Yeah, they definitely told each other. You know, he has 2-point Shadow Strike, 1-point Scream, level 3. That's actually the flag bearer creep too. He might, no, he's actually going to make it in time for it.
Bottom lane. See if they're able to dive in and take the kill on notice. They can. But look who's here, Roger. He'll make sure that it's not without a trade. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be able to do so. So both water runes again. This time, they're going to go the other way round. Outsiders have managed to secure it with GPK's plays. And Roger not quite able to bully him in that situation.
Nice blocks.
Well, actually be able to turn around here maybe with a charge. Trampling across the two of them. Yamich getting very, very low. Will lose his life. But Dahak dies for that attempt there.
Well, what these core primal beasts.
I'm very tough really for BetBoom to make moves down bottom. Unless outsiders start to dive that tier 1 tower, as they did earlier. We saw the Undying getting caught out.
Even versus PA, it's difficult though. You know, the blur, it's really valuable actually versus Eidolons that you're not in too much threat. Top again.
Trying to go for Seneko, and they'll have him. Enough damage here with the burst of the shock and the trample of the beast.
Cores, top farm. DM actually the top somehow, as this primal beast.
Oh, he's having a great time up here.
Yeah, and he's got, as I was saying before, he's got a pretty good game for primal beasts to just charge in and initiate fights. Uh-oh.
And here we go, DM turning up, charges in, grabs the Death Prophet. They blow Lal up there with the Sonic Wave. Tombstone's down. GPK jump forward, maybe seeing if they can potentially chase down for more under the tier 1 tower.
They're looking to dive.
And then now strong out, big damage there with the Soul Rip, and indeed noticed. Caught by the shackle, will be put to a stop by the silence of Roger, but the dagger's in, slowing down Notice. He's going to struggle to get away from this one as he'll tick down. Maybe they get the deny. I know on outsiders, Ramses is a PA. He's not going to have any interest in being involved in the team's movement. So BetBoom, 15 minutes in, they get themselves the Roshan and the Aegis.
Super nice, and they even find themselves a triple stack here for Dahak. Okay, lovely. Nice, deep, aggressive wards too, watching the area. So outsiders, even if they tried to approach there, they were going to get spotted and gone on. BetBoom doing some excellent plays so far here. Roger, now Vale also finished up too. And top.
Oh, he's not going to hesitate with this. Notice just drops the black hole, locks down onto GPK, roll forward from Roger. Means no chance of escape.
BetBoom, it changed up to BKB or something, but hey, if he just wants to straight counter PA.
I think he can do it. He's got a Chen, right? He's going to have the buffs, the heals. He's going to be backed up. We'll see GPK. Oh, goodness, jumps in there. Nearly gets caught by the roll. Turns over towards Lal. Lal, of course, has the Aegis, so doesn't mind dying to once. Serpent Wards will be dropped in an attempt to kill him off once. He's still alive here, surprisingly in the middle of the wards. Finally dies. Yamich in return will lose his life, and BetBoom already. They're cleaning up the Serpent Wards. DM's going to try and charge in here with the BKB. Looks to get the grab onto Lal. Lal gets smashed down. They take out the Death Prophet. They'll find Seneko in the trees as well. Outsiders finally able to push back against BetBoom's aggression.
Have you tried it? I have literally not even seen anyone try it, so.
The thing is, I guess it's kind of nice against as a sort of de-pushing tool, right? In the sense that, you know what, you're on a 4-second cooldown. It lasts for 15 seconds. Because you got to remember, right, every time you reapply the dagger,
it explodes.
It explodes. So you put this on them, and then suddenly for the next 15 seconds, they've got to be very careful about pushing in unless they're able to dispel the dagger. Yeah, he gets caught outside of the base. He's going to drop the tombstone. DM's going to try and back him up. Sim with the grab. Jump off from Ramses. It's a pretty good angle to get the cleave off too as they take out Chen. GPK looks to continue to commit for Notice. BKB from Ramses is in. Takes down the Enigma. But he's been rooted. Dahak's on top of him. Ramses goes down. Dahak, he's ready to clean up. He's taken out a couple turns over towards Hakoda. It's Lars getting the bounty of the kills as it's a triple for him. Now look at the GPK. Silence is there. Run him down. Silence. It's a long silence. It's a very long silence and too long for GPK to outlive. As Lal.
Bear creep.
Yeah, they got creeps coming in top as well.
Top, but look at the hero creep in the mid lane.
I mean, Outsiders have got to come back. They're about to lose their base.
Radiant's middle barracks are under
but
attack.
what can they do? I mean, DM cuts another wave in mid.
But this top wave's got many creeps coming in. I mean,
the EXO.
This kind of feels like the GG without typing GG.
Yeah. They're just gonna, let's see if they can even kill like one hero. They're gonna have to full commit.
Radiant's top tower.
We'll refresh on DM. See what they can do here. They'll come in for the defense, but there's the black hole. Notice he's just going to drop it down on GPK. GPK has got buyback, but they're losing the barracks here. See Yamich get the setup under control, but because he has Aegis, he'll be ready to come back for round 2. Because they'll take him out once. And they do it a second time. Ramsey's trying to go for the back lines. He's committed in over towards Noticed's Enigma. Noticed will finally fall. Ramsey now jumps to his next target, looks to Seneko, but Dahak's closing the gap. He's getting in on top of the PA. Ramsey's has got to try and get away from him. Caught by the silence. One more hit will do it. Ramsey's taken down. Dahak now turns to GPK. GPK caught in the route. They have the stun. They have the lockdown to hold back Dahak. Gives GPK the chance to jump back to safety. Outsiders, they will get the kill.
More elements of like messing up with PA2, E-Blade on Laurel.
Oh!
They're in.
They're going to go straight away. They're going to get on top of the gen here, but Dahaki's already on top of Ramses. Ramses just dies out of the game for a minute. As that, 3 dead. They do have buybacks on a couple of them, but Roger, fantastic catch there. Gets the opening onto GPK. GPK will still be able to put the PKB. Links up to the high ground, but he still ends up dying to the damage being kicked out by Lal. GG is called.
Wow.
BetBoom proving that Outsiders will not have an unstoppable streak here in this qualifiers. They take a game off them. I could see that being the lineup, the mid hero that's going to help them beat BetBoom after BetBoom did so well in game 1. I mean, it should be GPK Snap.
The one thing, though, either way, is both...
I'll
just speed up the Midas, by the way, so he wants to get this scaling. He is playing that, they do have this like dual carry with Pudge, but he's playing carry from mid lane. Yamich.
Might have a chance at him here. He's got the cookie, but Roger, he's got the gap closed. Rolls in, shuts him down. That'll be first blood finally here. 7 minutes in.
These two on point, just like last game, playing to find stuff to do. Looking around, Roger just trying to play some deep aggressive vision to keep tabs of the TB. And Seneko now just walking up top because he feels like the Hawk is probably just safe bottom. The Hawk even looking for hook plays bottom.
He's got him, and he's got TP backup coming in. As they're ready to make sure they can secure this kill onto DM, he's going to try and hide in the trees, but Roger's on top of him. As Dahak sets up for the kill, they'll also be able to farm the tombstone.
Easy,
Roger.
Okay,
Roger
well, Roger
die,
not so much.
But they'll take it.
Huge.
Certainly take that.
Onto the farm, as if you haven't been to Hawk bottom. They get a roar. Pre-flesh heap. Okay, they'll get him this time.
With the kisses, and he's going to heal up a little bit with the dismember. But will still die, so a good setup there for Seneko. And with the chase and the slow, Seneko should be in trouble as well. Siphon heals at this point, not enough to keep him alive. So a good opening there that Outsiders abuse and now can push the tier 1s out of themselves.
Yeah, I think it's, for Outsiders now, as much as you want to play around GPK too much, switch the rolls up because the DP support, he has low-level Crypt Swarm, so the spell steals are not the most valuable.
There we go. Get the lift up onto Lal. With the burst, and even using the cookie to just get GPK away. As look at the turn, we'll be able to turn with the stolen dismember, but the Hack still got the original to catch GPK, take out the Rubik. Now with the Maleficent over towards Hakoda, they should be able to get another. We'll see. Yamit trying his best to push them back, but he cannot protect his Undying.
Oof. He's really feeling just like a straight. Has to make sure he covers Hook. That's one of the, of course, best spells that could get stolen. A little far up. They're committing.
Kisses, first few will be off the mark. Final few coming in, bringing Dahak down low. He's still alive. We'll be able to get the fleshy pop again. So it's taken a lot of effort to try and bring him down. Outsiders, they're having to retreat, but they cannot escape. They'll lose both supports, and Dahaki won't even go down the once. He's still alive, and they'll still be able to play on with 4 minutes left on this set.
He's got a Ghost Scepter already. He's going back in.
He certainly is. TPs are coming in. DM looking to be in a whole world of trouble. There's not a lot that GPK could do to help out. DM will turn with the roar, but he's been caught by the Maleficent. They'll jump him up to the high ground. Hook It won't catch DM, but it might not need to do. DM's trying to TP out. He's going to die. Dahak tries to finish off Yamich, but Yamich will be able to TP with no further cancel in play. GPK attempting to turn things on towards Roger, but Roger's got the Ghost Scepter back up. He's just sort of teasing these two, keeping them interested so the rest of BetBoom could come in and finish off the kill. Roger's still alive, turns around, gets to silence the Sloth, does die, but he's set up here for his team to get the cleanup. Roger there, giving his life to set up for further kills for BetBoom. GPK tries to hide in the trees. They'll drop a black hole for him, setting up onto the Rubik. Mid-Rubik dead and out of the game. Kisses.
As we said, really has his work cut out for him.
He really does.
And it's not that easy versus a sniper as a TB.
See Roger. He's got the setup onto DM. DM tries to turn with the Roar. Already, Seneco's on top of him. It's proving to be another awkward fight outside of the hooks there. Dahak's able to grab in GPK. Still pretty healthy though this time around. Dahak actually opts to TP out and he'll make it away. There's nothing to put a stop to that. A turnover was noticed instead, but still to the side. Look how much damage Lyle's doing. Lyle's just peeping in at the side as the sniper, taking them down one by one. Triple kill for him. Only Ramses and GPK left alive. And of course, Roger, he's still there up at the front rolling and finally dies. Can these two deal with Lyle? They're going to try and turn and take him out with the lift and the damage of Ramses. They can. Ramses is here and he's ready to carry. Ultra kill for the Terrorblade. DM was finally able to get the tier 2 bottom.
They have a really good ward right here. BetBoom has a pretty sneaky one. He saw GPK for a second. Won't quite get him.
He'll settle for Hakoda instead.
GPK showed himself. Roger's probably just going right for him.
It was as if GPK felt that he could maybe help out here, but no, he certainly has to keep running.
Dahak is in. He's invis.
He's going to be able to set up and potentially just go straight away onto Ramses with the Dismember. They'll cook Ramses off the side, gives Ramses a chance to put the BKB, turns towards Dahak. Dahak, 10 seconds left on the Aegis. So he does not mind dying here before that expires. There we go. Dies with 5 seconds left on the clock.
Roger, he's deep.
He's trying to sort of just draw their attention off the side. He has the Ghost Scepter to buy more time. He's able to actually roll over as well towards the end. Hooked to the side. He's still alive, Roger. He's still alive. He'll be able to get out. Now Dahak's able to move in onto Yamich. Yamich will die. Notice, focusing Ramses. There's the black hole. GPK goes for the steal. He's able to grab it. That'll give the chance for Ramses, but no, it doesn't matter. Lyle from the sidelines just shooting in. Has the hook. Dahak's got the hook on the GPK. GPK goes down. Nobody's dead on BetBoom. Nobody's dead. And Outsiders, they'll lose 4.
Wow. I mean BetBoom is...
It's just action. When BKB's being used by Ramses, Dahak will look him down for now with the Dismember. Lyle will fall, but the BKB from Ramses is going to come to an end. So Roger rolls in silence into the boulder kick. That's Ramses out of the game for a minute.
The Tombstone is going to push them off from the base for the moment, but a massive kill again. Laurel does die at the same time, but maybe they get to Hawk.
I mean, Roger's ready to go back in. Kiss is back online. We'll be able to finish Dahak, so they can finish more. Seneko also to drop. See them chase down Roger. They've had enough of this Spirit. They want to be done with him. He's got the Ghost Scepter, but he will finally die. So Outsiders able to pull together defense despite losing Ramses on the hike.
That's a good question.
Maybe even maybe Roger.
Spirit. Yeah.
Give it a Roger, dude.
The cheese though.
Oh.
No, they'll get it. Dahak pinged it.
Meanwhile, back in the bottom lane. Push coming in from Outsiders will allow them to kill Seneko, but Outsiders will have to back off from this. And Roger with the chase. Oh, he's looking for this.
He has an axe. He can get the kick, perhaps.
See what he can do. A BKB from Ramses. Got the blink as well.
He's still going. These boars, the Helm of Overlord. The wave's constantly shoved in. Roger again onto his favorite cliff.
He loves it up here. He loves it up here. It's worked out, especially when he's always got Dahak to keep him covered.
Yeah, they're playing it really nicely, I have to be honest. Yamich now shows himself.
Right, let's straight on top of him. Straight away in with the Dismember. That's Yamich gone.
Another one!
I think it's the hook.
Oh my. Dahak, what a monster.
And the GPK's in trouble as well. Roger noticed they're on top of him. It's going to be 3 dead on Outsiders.
I mean, I think you even give him the Ags. You give him maybe everything.
Certainly looks like it.
Yep. Ags Refresher on him, you give Aegis to Sniper. And now, Ramses, they actually see him. The squad.
Roger. He's ready to start things off. He's going to turn him into stone. No, he's going to jump in the BKB black hole. Oh, it's perfect there from Notice. Dahak's him with the cleanup damage with the rock. That's exactly what they were looking for. And all down to the start up there from Roger, getting in turning Ramses to stone. And the rest of Outsiders, they just surround him, and it is just set up perfectly for Notice.
Almost 5-man. He got 4, and then the Undying almost walked into it. But either way, I mean, you couldn't.
He's really, he has Aegis, he's got BKB, he's got Satanic. So he's got multiple ways to buy time for the rest of the team to come over and help out. Sheer buyback from Roger. Roger, he knows that he's needed.
Dahak,
he's in with a bite. Jump forward for Notice. He's in with the BKB. He's a little short on the mana. Dahak still surviving, and Lyle, he's able to stand his ground, do the damage. Lotus thrown out onto Lyle will reflect the roar. Ramses bringing Lyle down low though. Lyle will fall. See if Ramses can clean up anything more. Roger's in. He's trying to get on top of the Terrorblade. Rolls forward, has the silence, the fear as well for the silence, pushing Ramses back for now, but it doesn't matter. Ramses still able to turn. Double kill, he's taken out the 4 of them. 4 dead on BetBoom. As Outsiders will hold. Did cost them quite a bit. 3 buybacks having to come into play there. Actually, no, 4, including Hakoda. So a quad buyback from Outsiders. It's out. As Dahak will respond.
They push fast, though. Ramses has Frenzy on him as well.
They really don't want to buy back on these other 2. But they may have to.
They might have to.
See if they've got to spend. They've got to buy back. They've got to buy back, unless this black hole's going to be something crazy. Notice he's in. He's got the black hole onto the 2 of them. He's locking down Ramses. Ramses is going to be out of the game. Here come the buybacks to back up the black hole. As Ramses out for 2 minutes. BetBoom, they strike hard, and there we go. GPK is attempting to turn with a stolen black hole, but it's too late. Out of the game, 3 dead, no buyback. BetBoom, they're botsing over, and they're ready to close this game 2 up.
Ooh, that was a little scary for a moment there, but noticed. Comes in clutch again. Perfectly done, and yeah, now without Ramses, this game's over. GG.
There we go. GG,
wow.
Ladies and gentlemen. BetBoom turning up today. Suneko picking up a rapier.
A rapier,
finishing
of course.
inventory, so going to look pretty.
Yep.
Yeah, 2-0 so far into this best of 5 against Outsiders. I mean, BetBoom's just playing phenomenally. They're playing phenomenally. Outsiders, kind of in both of these games, trying something a bit different. Right, we had sort of the Quapags experiment in game 1, game 2.
Taken instead of Quap Primal.
Ooh, and a Zeus. So is this Zeus mid or DP mid? It's Zeus mid.
Zeus mid.
It's going to be Zeus mid here for Lal.
Okay. Bottom is the hardest lane, I think, overall. This is the one where we're going to watch Notice just get really bullied.
Coda getting in under the tower, and he is. He's just straight up dead. Very nice first blood.
Yeah, Zeus doing very well in the mid lane.
Oh, that's true, actually, yeah. 13-5 against the 8-1.
And top, I feel like top
bottom.
should get. Ooh, bottom.
Gonna see another attempt, this time onto Suneko, not quite enough.
But just not letting Notice get any he has 2 last hits on the Beast. 12 decay. Hakoda just walking at him.
And Suneko, he should die this time round. Ramses.
Lycan is also struggling, of course, versus this Void and this Enchantress, but not to the same extent. Yeah, Mitch. Actually chasing.
They're going to chase for the kill.
With Bash.
Here we go, it'll be next.
Oh,
next.
Bounty Rune.
There we go, there's the bashes.
Oh. Oh.
Oh!
Oh my god.
He tried to get the denied to neutrals, but Dahak will be able to get him.
I mean, space for DM, though, gets like 2 waves pushing into his save favor.
Oh, it's this bomb. They might be able to set up for a dive on Notice if Notice not careful.
It's level 2.
They can get the bashes top. They've got the slows. They'll have to kill it. Okay, so BetBoom at least on the other half of the map, starting to set up some early kills here for Dahak.
Yeah, the Lycan is in a similar struggle position. It's just he's getting a bit more experience at the very least. But now the support, and let's see if Outsiders looks to do anything about it. Right now they're just maximizing. Yamich is taking mid, trying to get some XP because he's under leveled. Sending a Hakoda top, and yeah, here comes the Wolf bots play.
See if Dahak can get out of this in time.
Whoop.
Yeah, Tumbler in. Backup's coming over though, and Dahak has the chrono. He's gonna turn, drop it down onto GPK. They'll try and throw in the damage from the side. Not quite enough to kill GPK straight away. Dahak will go for the TP out, but GPK will find him. Dakota finishes him off with the Soul Rip. Now Outsiders seeing if they can clean up more, but Lyle jump under the tier 2 tower, he'll be fine, but BetBoom then...
Last time around, he was playing into like, what? I think it was like the DP Sounds plus the Air Spirit one that was really tripping him up. Oh, I guess he has DP. There's a point in it onto Nico early, okay.
Now bottom.
Again.
Looking for Noticed.
He's got a roar.
He's going to opt to use it onto Ramses here, see if they can get the kill with the damage of Lal, and they can. In fact, they might just be able to get both of them. They'll turn towards GPK, they do. They get both cores. Notice ticking down low, but he won't quite die. They could time this nicely. They could really mess with this.
Oh my god.
It's a 4-man chrono, lining them up for the Crypt Swarm. See if they've got the damage they have. They've already taken out 2. The bash there from Roshan on towards DM. That's Ramsey out of the game. DM trying to run. Looks like he will escape, but only just. But that's 3 dead for Outsiders. I guess they just really didn't expect BetBoom to be... He's looking pretty dead here.
He's got backup coming, but Laro's also in the area. Oh! Damage ran out of mana.
And now Hakoda's in trouble as well. Potentially BetBoom. They're going to try and chase him out here. And indeed, they'll find him. He even offers up a tombstone for them to farm.
Oh, things are falling apart. Yamich drops the Serpent Ward's hexes and then doesn't have mana for shackles on that hasted Zeus.
It's just a bit all over the place here from Outsiders.
Truly crumbling. And look, they're already setting up for bottom. They were pinging the PA. Ramsey shows himself.
They've got the Raw. I mean, they're boxing over, but they can't get there in time.
That was used. 5-second cooldown.
See if we can do this. I mean, Snako is here to help out, and indeed GPK cannot do this.
They're just making individual plays now.
And
Look,
Ramses
is down here also. What is going on?
There's a chrono. What is going on?
They have fully lost it on.
I don't know how they regain control of a game like this. They are all over the place, and BetBoom, they are...
Yeah, versus level 15 Zeus with an E-Blade. Like, Zeus is going to one-shot him in the fight.
There we go.
Yeah, they're going to get turned on again, though.
I mean, Roger, he finally dies, but it takes a lot.
Okay, Yamich is here.
Okay, they've got the wards dropped down. So if you can get anything more out of this, Outsiders, Lyle will be freed from the Serpent Ward, so...
GPK.
Oh, he tried to finish it off. I mean, Lyle does go down, but GPK gives his life for that.
Ramses, they have the chrono.
The hacks caught him.
He showed. He actually, didn't hide in the... Dying fast. There's a wolf to scout.
They're going to make a jump soon if they want to try and stop this. But it's going to... They've already had to pop BKBs. But the Raw's out as well. Controlling GPK through the BKB. They're being pushed away from the bit. GPK still going to try and jump in, but his BKB is going to come to an end pretty soon. Attack. He's still able to time the turns. He's able to get the chrono out onto all of them. It's another rough fight there. And in fact, they call it GG's called BetBoom. They're going to TI. And off the back of an incredible series, 3-0, they turn up today. They crush Outsiders, a team that most had pitted as the favorites to take the spot, a team that hadn't dropped a game yet in the qualifiers until today, but...